here we are. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I am here with Hershe, the Shadow Reader.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hershe, the Shadow Reader, if you can see that one better. Medium Betsy Palmer. I'm TarotStache. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please do the thing and like, share, and subscribe because it's free. And all of the links are below to all of our channels. And all three of us do individual readings. So if you want something that is, if you need more information, something more than a quick reading online is unable to do or to provide you, contact us. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of the best chatters here. Love it.
Cool.
Love it. Love it.
I am on my phone and it is not showing any chat whatsoever today. So y'all have to fill me in.
Okay. And so, Betsy, how are you today?
I am much better at this very moment than I was a short while ago. I am so happy to be here with you.
Yes. Aw. Thank you for being here. It's great. And by the way, just in case y'all don't know, we get here early and we chat and we laugh. And these two amazing people are sharing stories because their paths have sort of not crossed, but are linked. It's amazing. So, and
closely linked.
Yeah, very closely. It's weird. How are you?
Like we're just like a brown brunette hair link across. Oh, wait.
There you go. There you go. And Hershe, how are you feeling today?
I am almost back to 100. Almost back to 100. I'm getting there.
Very good. Very good. Well, and I it's one of those things that this is the second week in January, so we have the fallout from the holidays and people not taking care of themselves, and then the universe and their body says, "But wait, I need you to take care of yourself." So, and oh, look at that. Purple Elephant Deb H is here. Hello, Deb.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, Deb.
Hi, Deb. Hi, Deb.
Much love,
yes.
Much love,
yes.
much love.
Much love, much love, much love.
So, and so she's lurking and can't tag. So we'll talk about her, but now that she knows that we're here, or she's here, we'll talk carefully. So, or I will maybe. So.
We're so glad you're here, Deb.
Yes. Oh, this is lovely. So let's say hi to a few people. We're going to ramble for a bit, and then we'll do some readings, and we'll do messages and readings for people. And so Hershe is here. Ziggy B is here. Hi, Ziggy. I do have your question. Thank you. Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition, is here. Lovely to see you. Nalani, Hypnicity is here. Linda De Gonzalez. Okay. Can you believe this? I am not in my car.
Good shit. Twice in a row. Yeah.
Holy mackerel. Okay, we have to end this live. Something is wrong in the universe.
I know. I'm telling you. Look, something's wrong.
A tear in the matrix.
There is a tear in the matrix. And Jeffrey just said, Jeffrey just fell out of his chair. Diana's, but Diana was a great Laugh and Learn Magic Tool Talk about magic for your car, travel magic. So Plucky Heroine is here. Hi, Plucky. Pia's Eclectic Life is here.
Oh,
Thank
hi.
you.
I haven't seen you for a while, Pia. Hi.
Hi, Pia, baby.
Teresa is here. Good to see you. Golden Yellow is here. Hello. Lady Silver 1111 is here. Hello, Silver.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lady Silver for a while either.
Yes.
Hello.
And Madame Maru is here, and that is
Hello.
Berta. So it's great to see you.
Absolutely.
And, Martha Bean is here. Good to see you. Laura Hammond Davis.
Hello.
And all right. Aquila B24 is here. Lady Silver, I have your question starred. Yes, it is good to see Deb in the chat, isn't it?
Very good. Yes.
Yes. Nalani, I have your question marked. Here is trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, trouble. It's all right. It's
Spelled
okay.
with a capital T.
Capital T and red blinking letters. Anyhow, Linda Kelser is here. Linda, good to see you. Yeah, ramble on. Oh, I have been so rambling. So I'm a rambling sort of guy. And Rossi is here. Hello, Rossi. Golden Yellow, I have your question. Well, she thinks we're kidding. I mean, I would totally end this chat. I mean, I'm because I can't do it from anyhow. It's Kulala's Magical Musings. Hello, good to see you all. And I hope the healing is continuing for the little one. So, all right, Martha Bean, I have your question. Fatima is here. Fatima. Look.
Hi.
Michelle Marie.
Hi, Michelle.
Tarot is here. Good to see you. You're very welcome, Pia's Eclectic Life. I'm glad for posting about Deb. I will probably later this week do another posting about Deb, just to keep people in the know. But recovery is still going. Jeffrey goes, it's ongoing. That's the word I want. It's a process, he says. Sharon Foster is here. Hi, Sharon.
Hello.
And all right. Good. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. The healing is going. So there you go. And Michelle Marie said, hugs, Deb. Jonathan and I have included you in our mantra practice. No, you're in our hearts and minds. So
it's wonderful.
Yes, I will keep you updated, Silver. Absolutely. But at this point, there's really nothing to report. So
she's right here with us. That's the most important part.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. So feeling so much better, in fact. She's able to lurk, and I can't say it's work lurking. Would it be heel lurking, sleep lurking, bed lurking?
Just healthy vibe lurking.
Recoup lurking.
Yep.
Recoup lurking. Oh, I like that. And Pia's Peacock Rainbows Flower Beauty is here. Hello. Terry at Holding Your Space is here. Hello. All right. I got your question, Peacock Rainbow Flower Beauty. And so I will actually share with everybody. All three of us are feeling better for having spent a little bit of time chatting. Is that a fair assessment? So
sure. Totally fair.
Yeah. And so I hope that you, as the best chatters, I apparently am unable to speak.
That's not an acceptable word. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you're here. Best chatters. So
we're gonna form some sentences.
We're gonna have you on education today.
Hey, and
there you go.
Just so everybody can hear me out for just one moment.
8-second ride today.
Yes.
Don't think anybody is missing anything on Maui with winter weather, because I have been in my house now for 36 hours because we have a winter storm. And so it is it is no much more enjoyable when it's dumping rain than when it's dumping snow. Just so you guys know, it is the best weather on the planet, but we're not always exempt from the winter storm. So
Okay.
not missing anything.
There you go. Peter J. Watts is here. Hello.
Happy
Hey,
Thursday.
long time no see. Hi, Peter.
Yes. And
Hope you guys are doing well.
Beth Espacia Rising says, OMG, I'm getting the worst internet. Must be all the snow and wind. So
We have no internet. Woke up without it today. Yeah.
Mine's been going crazy since yesterday, but I'm in the Midwest, so it's crazy.
That's okay.
Missouri is just up and down right now. It doesn't know what it wants to do.
Yeah. Well, see, and this is that interesting thing here. I mean, Hypnicity said, raising the vibes.
Always.
I think that's a really nice thing to think about, because raising the vibes. Here, let me get this out. When you do something to raise your personal vibes, you help everybody raise their vibes. And sometimes raising the vibes includes looking honestly where you are and taking a breath and accepting where you are and knowing that you can do something different with it. It's hard. Look at this. Lady Silver 1111 said, hi, Terry. I joined in the World Peace Meditation and plan on doing it at least one time a week.
Cool.
Wow. And yes. Peter is dealing with some snow and all that stuff, as well as some others. Oh my goodness. Inspiration Psychology with Jen is here. Hi,
That's
Jen.
Hen. Hi there.
Yes.
Hello.
It's tomorrow, Jen.
It is tomorrow, Jen. How is it in the future? What do we have to look forward to?
Yes. Yeah. Well, Jen's there. Jen's already there, so you know it's good.
Yeah. There's the yes.
Yep. We're bringing a smile to Linda Kelzer's face. That's good. And everybody is saying hi to each other. This is wonderful. Just like in the Civil War. I don't know what that's a reference to, but doesn't know which way to go reference. Okay, thank you. Beth is already anticipating me going, what? So, and you're welcome. Well, see, and it is one of those things. Let's think about that. When we take care of ourselves, it has that ripple effect. We may not know it, but so it's like,
and honesty too. If you're not feeling the best, and you're able to be honest about that and share that with others openly, it can kind of lift off any feelings of judgment about I shouldn't be feeling like this, for yourself as well as others. Give yourself permission to just sit with it and be okay with it.
That is so true. And Peacock Rainbow Flower Beauty said, so lucky you guys have snow. I went to make a snowman and throw snowballs at everyone, but we get no snow. Well, of course
it is not cracked up. It's really not what it's cracked up to be. It's just not. It's not.
It's pretty coming down. Not so much after a couple of days when it's gray sludge.
Well, when it's gray sludge.
What do they call it? Sleeting? It's snow and sleet out there right now. Like, come on. You got an attitude? You're cold with an attitude? Go away. Go away.
I want Hershe to do the weather reports now. It's an attitude. It's sleeting.
Yeah, we'll put her on the late night talk show.
That's just double whammy there. That sucks.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pia says we'll ship it to you. Yeah, there you go. Just fan it. We'll fan it. We'll get it going.
Yeah.
So
there's a little bird. A little bird is sitting on my lanai, obviously trying to get out of the rain. Oh, how cute! Hi, little Finchy. Oh, that's so cute.
Well,
what
I'm
kind of
telling
fruit
you,
is it?
the weather went negative and my internet cleared up. I don't know what kind of sorcery is going on.
Yeah, I was
It's been
bumming
like
because
this for
all
a
my
week. I don't know
sliders
what
are.
kind of sorcery is going on, but there's some sorcery going on.
I had to close my sliders, so usually you guys can hear the birds when I'm here. But I was bumming today because you wouldn't be able to hear the birds, and there's a little guy out there chirping. I can hear him anyway, so now I feel better. Sorry, guys.
I'm with you, Jen. I need to not be in the snow myself.
Yeah. Jen said it's only 5:13 a.m., but the future is going quite fine.
Whatever it is, it's working.
So yeah. Oh, well, Diana, that's it. We're all done. Diana was on a phone call. What'd she miss? Civil War? What the what? Thanks for being here, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, you haven't missed much. We've just been just kind of laughing and chattering, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she said Aspasia, or however Jane says that beautiful name. Lives in Missouri. She says that the state can't decide what it wants to do. So it's like during
How many of us from Missouri? Because I was there for a long time too. I was a St. Louis girl.
Man, I'm telling you.
well,
I'm telling you. St. Louis raised myself, so I'm letting you know. Every 5 to 15 minutes, the weather will definitely change. I don't care what season you're in. If you are in the gateway city, it's going to change.
Okay. I live in Ohio,
You're
where you actually use your heat and your air conditioner in the car on the same day and not very far apart.
You do in Missouri.
So Jacob Bush is here.
You.
Jacob.
You will in Missouri too.
And
I use my cedar heaters in the morning in Hawaii, so in my car, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
He says literally in one day.
Yeah. Or when Wanda Sykes used to do the weather, she used to be a newscaster on, I think, Chappelle's show or something. Yeah.
Here you go. There is a lesson to be learned from the happy bird in the storm.
Always.
Oh, Nancy bringing it. Oh.
I know. I mean, again, best chatters. It's great.
Best chatters. Felt that right here. Kaboom.
Yep. Lady Silver wants you to update your site, Betsy. She tried to like you and it didn't work.
Well, now that's weird. I wonder what I don't know how to. What do I need to do to update it?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So.
It's probably because we don't have any internet here. Try again on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, it could just be because the cable's out in Hawaii right now.
Yeah.
Storm. Blah blah.
And Book Bewitched is here. Hello, Book. Good to see you.
Hi.
So, we're here.
So did we ever decide what kind of readings we're going to do today, guys? I don't think we did we?
No. We're just I've got some questions marked. So some yes or no, some messages from some people who have crossed over, and I'm going to put this up there because it's good. So,
raising the vibes.
Raising the vibes.
Midwest, you get all 4 seasons in one day. Ain't that the damn truth?
It is. It is.
I know. I grew up in the Midwest. I know. I literally grew up in the Gateway City. I'm telling you. Stand on this side of the arch and nothing. Stand literally under the arch and it's something else. And on the exact opposite side of the arch, and it's literally 3 weathers in one matter of 100 feet. Literally one side of the arch, the middle of the arch, and the opposite side of the arch. It's literally 3 different weathers on a crazy barometric day. I'm telling you.
Linda, Linda, you asked a question a couple of weeks ago or a week or so ago. Ask your question. I will make sure that we get to it. I can do that because it's my channel and I have the controls. So, Lady
He's got the power.
I have got the power. Lady Silver said there's an astrologer predicted a major grid failure. Ooh, gross.
Well, we've already got timeline collapsings all around us, so that doesn't surprise me. We're in a negative barometric force. I mean, it surprise me at this point.
Yeah. Jackie's the moon is here. Rose Blue, Lori Singer. Love it. Don't sound exactly like that, Lady Silver 1111. Gerald has control. Well,
I said it goes for your dog dad too.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm thinking that's not such a bad thing.
I don't
think
so
of all
either,
the other options of people that have the power, right? if we could just put, imagine what a different country we'd be living in if Gerald ran Twitter. Just saying. Just saying.
Wow.
Gerald having control is not such a bad thing.
Inspire me to get it.
Oh,
you're right.
Wow.
I might consider, not inspire me to consider
the TikTok thing and all of that. I don't have any of that. I only have Facebook and YouTube. But if anybody else was actually working it or running it, I might actually be inspired to download it onto my, smart devices.
Yeah.
Might consider it. Inspiration is pushing it, but considering.
It would have to depend on, the actual person running the platform, but it will put a lot of weight into it if I actually knew they were an actual human with feelings and care and compassion.
So Cheryl is here, and I do want to point out something that Beth said. Are we all getting old? We've been talking about the weather for an awful long time. Next, my feet issues. Well, let me tell you, about my doctor appointment. Let me tell you about my medication.
I met a friend for dinner last week, and we went to happy hour at 4:00. And man, we were laughing. We were calling each other Blanche and Dorothy the whole time.
Yeah,
We're the Golden Girls,
So there you go. Oh, and Plucky said the Fanth Warp would have its own account.
There we go.
On whatever it's called now. Anyhow, I don't know about the two of you, but I have to limit some of my social media intake. It's just too much.
I only have Facebook and YouTube, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Literally, I don't have to worry about controlling it because I only have them too, and when I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't have a television. All my media is YouTube or Tubi. I like Tubi. There's a lot of old stuff on Tubi. Again, the Golden Girls.
I guess we're showing our age because we like Tubi, right?
No, it's free. That's why I like it. And Constantine is on Tubi again.
I watched it 5 times in a row last week, Gerald.
Now I definitely know I'm doing nothing tonight. My movie's on. My man's on. Okay.
Yeah. And Betsy watched it 5 times last week.
Yeah, I just binged it. It was like, oh geez.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into some of the questions, and so I'm going to start. These again are in random order. So there you go. And Linda is asking, will there be a break in my financial issues? We're going to draw some energy around that, Linda. And golden yellow, if you want a more specific message, let us know, because you are next, golden yellow.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and start because right now it's really hard. I have the 3 of Swords, and this is the card of pinches and disappointments, and expectations are not being met. It is, you are going to need to spend your time really closely looking at what you have going on, making sure you are in a ready position to defend yourself and what you're working through and what you're working on. This is the 7 of Wands. The last card that I have, Linda, for you is the Knight of Wands. It is suggesting that coming up shortly, perhaps there could be some help that just rides in and helps to level some things out. And that's what I'm getting. It's a little vague, but that's
No,
what I have.
I can totally support you. I got the going on from there, because you just talk about the Knight of Wands, or your Wands writing in for some support. I did get the Knight of Wands, but what I have is, this is you, the Magician. This is what it's going to take. You're going to have to do some work. The outcome is, yes, sweetness, innocence, happiness. So I'm going to say, even though I typically don't say look to the past, I'm going to say this card to me is saying go back to a time when you felt fulfilled financially, where you wanted to be, and reconnect with how that felt for you emotionally, and sit with that and call that back to you.
That's very good advice. That's true magic. If you have that feeling of you having that financial security, and that's what you radiate out, that's going to return to you.
So I first asked for the answer to the written question, right? And I got reconsider, this is a sign, and let go. So I said, well, that doesn't make any damn sense to me. How can I make that make sense to the person asking the question so that they can comprehend whatever it is that, you need me to understand for them? I got Hermit in reverse, and I got protection and patience. So when I look at the Hermit in reverse, which is about isolation, and it's about withdrawal and kind of shunning people, I think this is exactly what Betsy's talking about. You need to go back to a time in your place in your life when you were able to have a book of some kind where you could put a $25 and fold it in there and then turn the page and nobody would know it was there. You know what I'm saying? Put some money in a glass jar and go bury it in your backyard. You need to do it for your own protection and your own mental stability. You need to find a better place in mental where you were, and you need to pull that to the now. You need to pull that into your 2024 so that it comes naturally, because as of right now, I see you struggling with it, and it doesn't look like it's going to break the cycle until you go back to a place where you knew you had that control, and you literally just pull it from your subconscious. It's with you right now. So pull it forward and make it part of your life is what I can tell you. But yes, you do need to work on your patience, and you need to work on protecting your future in a way that's financially balanced for you. And in order to do that, you need to go to a mental place that you were in a previous time. And that's what I got for you.
I also have at the bottom of my deck is the 2 of Cups. And this suggests you may need, it's okay to ask people for help. If you need a financial planner, somebody to help you work through it, if you've got a lot of crazy things going on, it is okay to ask someone for help in understanding what's going on. So please keep that in mind. And Linda said, makes sense to me. Thank you.
And just as a side note, on this deck I'm using, I have a system of yes and no's I've written onto the cards. And of the 4 cards I get, I had 3 yeses. So your original question, is there a break? Yes. And I also tossed my Universal Decision Maker, a Mardi Gras coin from 1985, and it said yes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's coming.
Excellent. Thank you, Linda, for being here. And okay.
Did you get a hot flash, Hershe? Because I'm like, oh, I've got one going.
Literally, I'm just burning up. Like I'm sweating. I'm like,
Yeah, there's
what's going on?
something. We came down with it at the same time.
I'm
Gerald,
like, I got a tank top on, but I don't want to flash. I don't want everything to come up.
That's a different channel. That's a different channel.
Different channel. OnlyFans.
Yeah. Golden Yellow would ask, can I please get a general reading for what is coming up? Thank you. And then we have Henry Jen is up next. So just so that people, I'll try to let people know. Lady Silver, you don't have to apologize for, I mean, I love it that you're here. Keep chatting. It's perfect.
Apologies. What apologies?
Yeah.
I can't see the chat, so I'm missing out on all that good stuff.
Silver says, sorry, Gerald and friends haven't been chatting for a while. I mean, you're good. So, all right.
Oh, okay.
General reading.
You
want to go first?
Why? Because I said, Sure, I'll go first. There's something you're stuck on. I mean, y'all know I'm a subconscious reader, right? And I really, when this card pops out, I have to literally kind of stop what I'm doing, and I have to look at the whole thing. I have to look at the whole story. I can't just look at one or two cards, right? So for this to be your card, the card that says stuck, it's kind of a disturbing card, but it's meant to get your attention, right? It says, what or who has you stuck? Who's holding you? With that falls the Queen of Needles in reverse, the Three of Matches upright, and the Five of Needles upright. Something in your subconscious is seriously trying to get your attention. It is affecting your gut and your intuition. It's like, you know, you don't have to go to the bathroom, but your gut's tearing you up. You know there's nobody in the room with you, but it feels like all eyes are on you, like somebody's watching you. That you're anxious, your intuition, everything about you is stuck in a position, and it seems like it's coming from something in your heart. When the Queen of Hearts, when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, that's about having a cold heart. Your heart's turned cold. Something's hurt your heart. Something has affected you, right? One of the main key words is heart of ice, right? Having that foresight and looking at it being paired with stuck and Three of Matches lets me know that there is definitely some subconscious work that you need to work on this year, but this is your year to get unstuck and be able to move forward, because there is reconciliation with the Five of Needles in reverse. So because the Five of Needles is in reverse, you do have a chance of reconciling with yourself if you put in the work now. And if you do it, it won't take you that long to start seeing the changes unfolding before you. And that's what I got for you.
Thank you.
Gerald, are you waiting for me to go?
Unless you tell me.
Or would you like to go?
I can go.
Go.
Okay, so you ask a general reading for what's coming up. There is a new way of thinking that you are going to be entertaining. You're going to be trying something new. This is the Ace of Swords. Aces are always about starting something new, something small. And swords are about thought, word, and deed. So it feels very much like you have been thinking about this for a while. Now you're going to be putting it into some action. Part of that is it gives you an opportunity to take stock of what you have. This is the Four of Pentacles. Taking the stock of what you have is an important aspect of this, because then you know what resources are available to you. Because this leads very much into the Ace of Cups. You are looking at you're having some feelings about things. I don't know exactly what they are. It feels like an affirmation or something that fills you up, some void. And it's like, take action, take stock, and be willing to feel exactly what's going on. So golden yellow, that's what I have for you. What do you have, Betsy?
So I was called to use this angel oracle deck, Healing with the Angels. And so the basic desire is for serenity. But what's going on? Need for balance, to look at our balance, to decide, are you a little too heavy in the 3D world, or are you a little ungrounded out in the other realms, to get balanced and centered in yourself, because something new is emerging. And I like what everybody is talking about, new ways of thinking, new ways of looking. But here's a little tip from angels on divine timing is going to come into play here. Doesn't matter how badly you want to ram your way through it. There's an element of timing. When it's right, it's right. And if you're and we were talking about this a little bit earlier too, if you're in an uncomfortable spot, to allow yourself to just accept that for now. The divine timing will come.
Very nice. Golden yellow, I hope that is helpful for you. Thank you very much for being here.
Hope that makes sense. Thank you.
Let us know if it makes sense. I also have, I see Angela Cartomancy Mesquite is lurking. Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
We have Linnea A is here. Hello.
Hi.
And then Mel S is here. So it's wonderful to see you. And Lady Silver reminds us, let's try to put our energy towards good things. Thoughts and words have power. They have a lot of power.
Ooh-wee.
They don't call it spelling for nothing.
That's exactly right. Okay, so now we have an Inspiration Psychology with Jen, and then Peacock Rainbow, and then Martha Bean. So... and Golden Yellow said, beautiful messages. Great reading. Thank you. Makes sense. So any question, any message from my guides I need to know right now?
Well, I have a little something already, Jen. I got earlier, as we were just coming on, a notation from the guides about somebody's inner squirrel. You know, that ADD, distracted nature within us, the squirrel showed up. And I was wondering why, but I knew it would make sense. And so what I'm getting is the squirrel was for you a reference because there's a need for focus about something. I know you have a big, well-rounded life with a lot of amazing things going on. There's one thing that you are desiring to call in, and this is going to require just a little bit of focus. And so this is like they're showing me you before your altar, lighting a candle and writing your intention, and then coming back to that every day for a while. They're saying like 6 weeks to come back to this intention every morning, starting your day, and to look at that or speak it out loud so you can call it into you, because we do have the new moon tomorrow, correct? Tomorrow or the next day on the 11th is the new moon. So it's the perfect time to create that short, simple intention and then come back to it. Oh, for one moon cycle, right? 6 weeks, whatever they're saying, but one moon cycle to call that in. But it's condensing focus for this.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, I think I understand what they're saying.
Go ahead.
So I feel like you sit in a position of Empress energy. I feel like you're constantly creating, whether it's physical or it's manifested. or it's a place out of your imagination, and you draw it, you bring it to life, you put it on a computer screen, you create it, you put it in a book, something. I feel like you create something with Empress energy, your energy, right? I feel like there is a lot of it accumulating with you right now. And so I feel like what you're doing is, I feel like you're taking deficiency of something, you're letting it accumulate until the light that you work in, whether it's the silver ray, the blue ray, the purple ray, the white, pink, whatever ray that you work in, I feel like you just acquire it, accumulate it, and where it's almost hoarding factors, and somehow the light within you, your ray of light, turns it into light, somehow turns this deficiency into something usable for yourself, for others. I'm not sure why they specifically are throwing, like, I mean, I don't care what this is that's on a downward spiral that's headed to you, that has a deficiency of some kind, whether it's negatively forced, negatively impacted, or it's just rage or anger or fear or greed, whatever this deficiency emotion is, whether it's coming from a loved one, a coworker, a person, a stranger. I feel like the beacon, the magnet in you accumulates it, and somehow your ray, your light ray, turns it into light that you can give back out in that Empress energy that you hold. So I feel like the message that they really want you to understand is, don't stop doing that. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can turn a wrecking ball into a crystal ball. So somehow you can do that with your energy. I don't know if you're just compartmentalizing and holding it and holding space for it until it realizes it doesn't have to do that anymore, and it stops turning negative and starts turning positive, or goes from counterclockwise to clockwise. However it works in your world, honey, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And that's the message that I got for you.
A lot of love for this, transmuting negative energy to positive energy. Nice. And she said, oh yes, I'm a total squirrel, and what you're saying is bang on for what I've been thinking, planning, wanting. And so, and Jen said, I love that, Hershe. What a beautiful message, and makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
You're very, 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 very welcome.
Okay. So I have the Four of Cups. It's necessary for you to continue to do your meditation, your sitting, whatever it is that you're doing, because the universe, or you are asking to receive some things, and it is important that you have quiet in order to do that. Now, it's interesting that you say things that you've been planning and all that stuff, because I have Death, which is a card of transformation. I have the Page of Cups. It feels very much like you are finding some new things that you enjoy doing, something that gets you feeling new things. With that, I mean, and this is a build. So Four of Cups, do your meditation, transformation will occur, get excited, because what you are wanting to have happen, I have the Tower. And when I see this Tower in conjunction with my cards and with what Betsy and Hershe said, you've asked for this opportunity to transform. So look at things carefully and what you want to have happen. And you were, I mean, who said stuff about Empress energy? Okay, that was Hershe. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor, which is, this is a nice blend of that, because when you're going to, it's like this could be as simple of, I'm going to rearrange my entire room. It could be that simple. And then this, what happens is then you understand what you have brought inside, or what you want to bring inside for you. So thank you, Jen.
Hey, Hen, I don't know if you're thinking about starting a new group in your practice, and if you're concerned if it may cross a boundary between science and spirituality. And I'm being told that whatever it is, it will work. It would work. That approach would be appreciated, would be successful, and it would not. You would not face resistance from your peers about it.
Ooh, I love
Sorry
that.
if I interrupted you, Gerald. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I
perfect.
couldn't wait any longer.
No, that is actually beautiful, because that's a beautiful ending. And she said, very much on a path of finding new things, Gerald. But yes, it's going to take some meditation, reflection time. You're very welcome. And
yeah, I feel like you can marry those two things in your world if you want to.
yes. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Somebody asked, who's in Constantine? Rose Blue asked us. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Keanu Reeves, and Tilda Swinton are the two biggies. Djimon Hounsou is in it. Shia LaBeouf, and I'm James Bond's wife. I can't remember her name now. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Diana asked, is that Teletubbies or Teletubbies? It's just Tubi. It's an online streaming.
Tubi TV or something like that. Tubi.
All right.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. Okay, so next we have Peacock Rainbow Flower Beauty, and we have Martha Bean. So, and all right. Linnea, I have your question. We will get to it if we've got enough time. Peacock Rainbow Flower Beauty has asked, question, how will my business and career do this year? Oh, Nancy just lost power.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go first because I have the nine of wands. You've been working on some things. I know you've asked multiple times about your business and career and your endeavors. This is the card of you have to stick with it because you're almost done with the inspiration and the hard work associated with it. We have the Eight of Wands around that. It looks like things are going to, at least for a little bit, really go quickly. They're going to go quickly. I do feel that this is the Sun. I do feel like someone's going to notice you for all of the right reasons and perhaps give you some opportunities to expand what you're working on. And then I end with the for the year. Then I end with the Six of Wands, which is you being victorious. So going quickly in which direction? That I do not know. I may suggest you may have to take a step back and do something that you were working on before to allow it to be done. But then that will help propel you forward. So that's what I have.
I can back that up a little bit. Your guides are asking you to listen this time to what you're hearing. that who has the power here? Who are you giving up your creative expression to? Who do you believe has power over your future? And whoever those people or institutions or businesses may be, that this is going to interfere, seeing it as an adversarial position, to get into alignment and find the good things that these different avenues are offering you, instead of picking the best of the worst, to see this as all the good things that are possible. It just seems like there's an adversarial approach coming from you that is part of what this glitch is, that this is bringing up caution flags to the people that you're interviewing with, or new coworkers, whichever that may be. If you're already in a situation, it feels like you may have come in with a bit of an adversarial air, or they're perceiving it as such.
Mm-hmm. She is asking, yes, how do I get into alignment? Well, didn't you
Hershe?
say? Yeah, Hershe, you're up.
Take it from there. She's gonna tell you.
I don't think you're gonna like what I got to say though. So y'all got to remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I didn't handpick these cards because these wouldn't have been the cards I chose. Okay, so first and foremost, sweetheart, I really need you to listen, because Miles says there is a lot of awareness that you are missing. Okay, where are you missing it at? Everywhere. From graphs, from not making acceptable goals, reachable goals, even obtainable goals is what I'm hearing. Non-reachable, non-obtainable goals, right? So I said, Miles, how am I going to break this down? He said, quarterly, 4 months. First 4 months, 2 top cards. So literally, what did I get? I got 8 of matches, acceleration, and I got no need to worry, right? So the first 4 months, as you're going into it, I feel like it's going to go great. I feel like you're going to be able to excel. Remember, I think you heard that word coming from Gerald. What I think you're going to miss is that it is at the next 4 months that the awareness card pops up and says, whoa, yes, in reverse, and 9 of buttons in reverse. So what do we have here? We have overextended. That is a quick change, come about face in a matter of going first 4 months, second 4 months. I'm literally going to stop right there, because from there, you literally don't listen to anything. You keep going at the rate you're going, and you're bound, and you are in debt and in trouble. So listen, like I said, I did not handpick these cards, but if you do not pay attention and make a blueprint, and then a blueprint of the blueprint, and then set a goal for the second blueprint to meet the third blueprint, you might find yourself here within 8 months. So be very, very careful.
Yeah, don't overpromise in the first 4 months, because if you can't deliver in the second 4 months. So
I'm sorry.
I'm getting that too.
Cards. I would have picked a lot better cards.
Yeah.
I'm getting that too. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't come in hot and be all that. You know, come in as a humble team member, and just wait and see, because things look like something in the beginning. You can avoid it
by not being prepared. Prepare yourself just like a squirrel or any other animal would. You naturally know how to prepare. You naturally do. You naturally know when you go to the store, you need toilet paper, you need paper towels, you need dish soap, you need blah, 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 blah. You know how to do this. You don't overthink it, but absolutely don't underthink it, and make sure that your goals are maintained and reachable. That's literally the message that I got for you. Now you know how to introvert that into your life and make it work for you and only you.
And what was
I don't have that answer.
Yeah. And Betsy, what was something about listening or alignment?
Listening, yes. They really wanted you to hear it this time. Who are you giving your power away to by thinking that an institution is trying to tell you who you are and what to do, and having this adversarial attitude coming in, that come in as a humble team player and allow your light to unfold to them over time instead of coming in hot and over promising, right? Like Hershe was talking about.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Thank you. All right. All right. Okay, we're going to do Silver and then Martha Bean and Hypnicity if you're here, and then Ziggy B. And Lady Silver, can I get a message from Mel? Lady Silver, who's Mel?
Miles says no Mel here, but he's here if you want a message from Miles. Is there a Mel here?
What is it? What
there
is
it is. Serenity.
Oh.
I was trying to clear the deck and it jumped out.
Okay.
It came right back to us as in the grand tradition of cards once you get it in the beginning.
And
Message
Mel
from Mel.
is their guide. Is their guide.
Yeah.
Serenity. I love that, Betsy, and I'm going to carry on with that, because part of it is Mel says Mel already talks with you. You have this relationship. Go right to the source, because Mel is giving you opportunities to charge forward and where you're going. It is important for you. This is the Chariot, Silver. It is important for you to hold the reins so that you're staying on the Chariot. And Mel, it feels like, will guide you appropriately. Don't try to get Mel to tell you what you want to hear, because that's not going to work. What else are you getting, Betsy?
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
I have more, but I'm still working on it. Sorry.
So Miles is telling me to tell you to do not concede your power. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but it is definitely like a fortitude kind of thing. And he's reinforcing what I'm hearing with the card Strength. To hear fortitude and then pair it with strength, I'm thinking, okay, fortitude, that means that you're not giving your power, you're not conceding, you're not bowing, you know what I'm saying? You're not giving in. So maybe that's something that you've done before, and maybe that's what they're telling you this year. We're not going to do that. I'm going to help you with your strength. I'm going to help you with fortifying your walls, and I'm going to also help you develop your concentration. And that's what I got for you, sweetheart.
That makes sense, because what I've been pondering over here was the Justice card. But what I was working on was, what do you mean justice? Justice for what? And I'm being told what's important about this is to notice the scales, as Hershe was talking about, balance, and also the sword, strength.
Yep.
That it's because a lot of times the Justice card for me in these readings is about justice for yourself or justice for whoever. And I'm kind of feeling like this is not a battle. You're not seeking battle for something. Serenity and trying to force justice for others outside of yourself, that doesn't really work together so well. So this is serenity and justice for you. And that is, to me, peace and balance in your strength.
Yeah.
Not pointing that sword. Oh, okay. They're saying just shorten it. Mind your business.
Okay, because that really goes with the bottom of the deck, which is the 5 of Swords, which basically says, watch what you say and watch what you do. You put out there that the words you speak and the actions you take have a great deal of impact. Pay attention to those. And I just want to let both of you know, Silver is taking notes and says, thank you, everyone. I sense Mel around me, but I don't understand his messages.
Oh, well, just ask him. Just this is a volunteer position. You write the contract. Just say, Mel, I need you to speak slowly and clearly in a language I can understand.
Yeah. And keep doing that, because the more you talk with Mel, the more likely Mel is to speak with you in a way you can get it. So it's a process. It's a beautiful process. So, and
Yeah.
we've got
Automatic writing helps. Yeah.
mhm. Diana Oil Painter is heading out, and Amanda and Alloway Girl, our questions are closed for this round. And next up is Martha Bean. And then last is Hypnicity, because I don't see Ziggy B. Trying to keep things at, oh, and Martha Bean would please, if time, message from my archangels.
Oh, that's just wrong. Did it have to go all the way across the dang on room, though? Excuse me, y'all.
I wanted to make sure you didn't try and
it
shine it on.
launched. It went all the way.
I said,
You're back.
we knew she was going to resist us, so here, she can't argue this one.
There you go. And Martha Bean
Oh,
says,
God, it's even more than one. They launched 2 of them. Okay, got them.
all right, do you want to read them?
I don't have a choice.
Yes,
Break your
we all are
addiction
dying.
and ennoble your soul and break your own addiction. So that's the 2 cards that literally launched across my floor, my room,
Say-
the entire room.
What are they?
Say them again.
Say them again, please.
Ennoble your soul. And break your own addiction. I know my lighting.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
So I guess I'm going to leave it right there, guys. They went flying across the room. That's what I got for you, Martha Bean. And activate your soul and break your own addiction.
Mm-hmm.
My cards all follow that. It all makes sense now. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I got retreat. I got power, and I have divine guidance.
Oh, wow.
And I said, well, what does that mean? I need a card. They said nature. And I was like, no, you guys got to tell me more. So retreat and hermit. I got the hermit to go with retreat. Power. I'm guessing this is you and a desire to strengthen whatever process you're in, whatever journey you're on and path, divine guidance, and look to nature for these kinds of things. Don't look to man, look to nature to help this process.
I love that. So I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I have then I have the King of Swords. So we are in the way I approach things, we're in the Pentacles time of the year. Spring gets us into the Swords time of the year. So looking at this is the masculine and the feminine. One is based in physicality and the environment, and one is based in the head and taking action. So the archangels want you to pay attention to this, because they are trying to help you see things from a different way. They are also trying to, in the Hanged Man, telling you to have some patience. Good luck with that, archangels. It's Martha Bean, who might not be the most patient person in the world. I love you, Martha Bean. I'm not patient either.
So I have a Zazel that literally just popped in. Can I say what he just said?
Yeah.
He says, Martha Bean, from one AA to the next, yours is letting you know that you are lifted and supported, and addiction is not always a negative force. Sometimes you can have too much of something, a good thing, and you can literally be addicted to that too. So literally don't think of addiction always in something negative or chemical or a drug that you're putting in your body. You can be addicted to anything, literally anything. And Azazel is stressing anything. So literally, don't worry about them saying the word addiction. They're saying it in a general statement, not necessarily a drug or alcohol setting. They're literally just saying break any addictions that you have, no matter what it is. Break every addiction. Don't be addicted to anything unless it's, you know, well, I guess there is no good, healthy addiction. But you know what I'm saying. Literally break all addictions, no matter what it is.
Just pay attention to what's going on.
There you go.
So, and Beth said, Queen of Pentacles reinforces Betsy's message about healing through nature, and the Swords is about getting to the heart of the matter. So,
you know, I did a meditation a few weeks ago that Metatron spent the whole time talking about addiction. And one of the things that Metatron hammered over and over and over again was when we find ourselves in that scenario in our life that we repeat all the time, the cycles of a repeating thing, like being in a play, and night after night we find ourselves in the same scene on the same play, the emotion that is attached to that is an addiction.
Yeah.
So it could just be an emotion thing to examine a feeling that you have that you come back to over and over and over again. It could be as simple as that.
All right. That's really important. Thank you for that. Nalani is, this is the last reading, and thank you everybody for watching and for watching the playback. One of the great things I encourage people to do is when you watch the playback, sometimes the messages that were the readings for other people may strike a chord with you. So pay attention to that.
So before we investigate this, can somebody tell me what an MBO is?
Most benevolent outcome.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Can I get a message from my guides regarding how I can use what I know from previous lives for most benevolent outcomes in this life?
Oh, that little thing. Oy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start because your guides are actually telling you, you know, from my guides, how I can use what I know from previous lives for most benevolent. You have the ability to balance multiple things pretty well. This is the Two of Pentacles, and so it feels very much like you have this ability to allow to move with the flow. To do that, to move with the flow. And then we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the one who is in for the long haul, asking some of the tough questions. You might want to be careful on not being too sedentary, too stuck in your ways. And then I love this, the Three of Wands. Get out there and look to see what could be, what potentiality there is. And Nalani said, not asking for much, am I? And I am a multitasker. Well, that does make sense. However, be careful not to multitask too much, because isn't the science now, there's no really multitasking. It's switching from task to task. Perhaps what you do what you could learn is stay with one thing for a longer period of time, and enjoy that, and look at that to see what that could bring in for you. So that's what I have for you.
Mine's pretty short and sweet. So regarding the information from your past lives, this came up to me as my Soul Star chakra card, meaning kind of being able to have that overarching wisdom and memory of past experiences. And so how to use that for the most benevolent outcome in this life. Yeah. So to no matter what baggage information from other hardships of other lifetimes come in, this is the key. The heart chakra. Expanding expressing focus on the heart chakra. Short and sweet.
I love that.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna try. This I hope will make sense to you because it's literally got me behooved. So I asked for an answer to your written question, and I was told no, not at this time. That I am not the receiver of your answer. But they gave me some knowledge to give to you. But I literally can't answer your question right now because you're not ready to receive the answer, is what I got. It starts with you literally, first of all, learning who your support team is. They literally had me hand count out cards. I didn't do any shuffling. I hand counted out the cards. So first they want you to hand pick your support team. Not your spiritual team, not your going out to the club team, not your drinking buddy team, none of that. Your support team. The team that you're going to need for this right here, for your divination growth, for your spiritual growth, right? First, you have to start with picking your team. It will be led to you by this. You are the one. You are the number one. You will find a number 2, you will find a number 3, and you will find a number 4. You will find a number 5. When you find the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5, it's at that point you have created your support team, your support team, right? So when you get to finding who these people are, because apparently they're not in your life right now, you yourself will begin to activate. Once the 2 comes into your life, and then the 3, and every time another one of these supportful, root-bound people that are going to carry you, and you are going to carry them, and you're going to grow roots together, that's when you start activating yourself. So I'm sorry, I do not have an answer for you other than until you build your team, you won't be ready. I hope that helps you, but you are fully enchanted. You do have the ability, but you just don't have it yet because you don't have your team. You, number 1, but you still need 2, 3, 4, and 5 before the full understanding of your capabilities could start to coming into flourishing for you.
So just to catch you up on the chat, because she said, that makes total sense, Gerald. I get into analysis paralysis. And Betsy, she said, I need to listen to my heart's messages. And she did say, I'm not ready yet. I feel that. And she said, I don't know who to trust. So
all I can tell you is they will be in sequence order. All of these individuals, they're telling me, will be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, and you're the number 1. So you will, these people, you'll figure them out because, oh, this person's a 2. Oh, this person's a 3. Oh, you'll literally start figuring it out.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
And remember not to judge timeline.
No,
not to think that just because you're not somewhere today, that means you're out of time, or you haven't done the work, or you haven't done enough, or you're not doing it right. To remove judgment about that. Divine timing is important on these things.
Absolutely.
That's perfect. And she said, I'm asking for manifestation of the right people. That is an answer. So, and she had a reader tell her this a long time ago. And so there you go.
So you're still on the path then. If you got the same information, that means you're still on the path, and that's okay.
That really is. That's great. So I want to say thank you to Medium Betsy Palmer and Hershe, the shadow reader. All 3 of us do private readings for people. And the 2 of you may not know this, but you are with me on my 2-year anniversary of creating the TarotStache channel. So today is, so, you know.
Oh, congratulations. Yay.
There's the party.
For having us.
Congratulations. The host with the most, let me tell you.
Absolutely. I'm glad.
So, Yes, and
What
we got
fabulous.
so.
And thank you to any donations or anything that comes in, guys. We are so very grateful. We truly are.
Yep.
You guys help out tremendously with that stuff.
Yep, and thank you, everybody. And so, do that, like, sharing, and subscribing. All of us do private readings, and private readings are good. Thank you, Golden Yellow, Mel S., Rossi, Thomas, Martha Bean. So there we go.
Yeah.
And Pamela Batcher's like going, woohoo, happy channelversary. And had I been planning differently, I could have done a giveaway or something like that. I don't know.
The day's still young, y'all. I'm just
Yeah.
Mr. Overachiever down there, he done spoke it into existence.
And remember, guys, I said this to Gerald earlier. I so appreciate him being the host that provides us with such an amazing open platform, an accepting platform worldwide that anybody is welcome to join if they so choose. I'm very grateful for that.
It's a very comfortable place to be invited to.
I love that. That means a lot. So, and on that note, I'm going to end with this, because let's see, where is it? I had where's the word? Oh, where's the word? I can't find it. The word. Here you go. Celebrate my channelversary by using this word. Welcome. Today's video is sponsored by the word moist. Everyone say it with me. Moist. Moist.